Hi, this is Jason with 5 Letter Comics Collectibles coming at you with another toy review. This time we're taking a look at the Nerf n-stirke Elite Mega Series ROTOFURY from Hasbro. So the first thing we're going to do is take a closer look at the package. Alright, so take a look at the packaging. This guy is really large. It's big open face packaging. You can see, I mean, this by the size of my hand, I mean, this is a rather large blaster. It shows the Nerf logo, it's the n-stirke Elite Mega Series. It lets you know it comes with 10 darts. It shows the gun in somebody's hand. And if we go to the back side, it shows, you know, just a little bit of the gun. It says it's, you know, 10 dart rotating clip, slam fire action, and the name, the different elite darts, and how far they shoot. Basically saying about 90 feet. And overall, I mean, the gun looks fantastic. But let's get this guy opened up. Alright, so taking a look at this blaster, this is probably one of my most anticipated blasters that I've been waiting for in any of the Nerf lines. I mean, this guy just, it looked amazing. I was waiting for a mega gun that, you know, had more than 6 rounds, and this thing was just something I just couldn't wait to get my hands on. And it definitely doesn't disappoint. Now, it's got its there's pros and cons to this, but overall, a phenomenal blaster, specifically for the Mega line. I mean, I've always been a fan of the Mega series, and this one is just one of the best, if not the best, Mega gun. So, overview of the gun. It's got a fixed stock. There's no way to attach anything. You have two sling points in the back. You have one on the bottom, one on the top, and then you also have one on the front. And then you can see that the actual rotating drum is actually protected by plastic. So it's not like the Cyclone Shock where you could actually just put your hands on it, which kind of makes it difficult to load. Front sight is just a piece of plastic, and it's pretty straightforward as far as the functionality of the blaster. So prime it and then fire. Pretty straightforward. And it also has slam fire where you're able to hold the trigger down, and every time you continue the action and push it forward, it will fire a dart off. But probably the biggest complaint I have with the blaster is the way you load it. Now, it's pretty straightforward as far as the loading. I mean, nothing, you know, out of the ordinary. You would actually load it in the dart slots, but this plastic makes it a little bit difficult, as well as the way that it feels. It feels like you could damage the gun. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to load a dart in, and they fit very snug for this guy. And then you'd actually rotate this, and the way it clicks and pops, it's just very loud, and the way it jerks, it almost feels like you're gonna damage the blaster. And I think that's just kind of weird, especially coming from the Cyclone Shock, where the Cyclone Shock actually has the barrel like this, and you're able to just kind of rotate it, and I mean, it clicks, And I always thought this one felt kind of awkward too, but not as bad as you can hear it, where this guy is just that popping noise. It just definitely feels weird. I mean, and I worry that, you know, loading it, it'll eventually, you know, break the catches. And, you know, I wondered if I primed it and pulled it halfway back, would it be able to spin the drum easier? And that's not the case at all. So we're just going to load it, and it comes with 10 mega darts, which is great. Like I said, it's very, very snug the way these fit in there. But the loading process just seems very, very weird on this guy. So to shoot this guy, pretty straightforward, just like I showed. So we're basically going to prime it and fire. And this guy shoots hard. And then if you want to do slam fire, you're going to hold down the trigger, and as soon as you complete the motion forward, it's going to fire it. Now, some of the other reviews I actually saw on this blaster said that they saw significant performance loss when they actually used the slam fire feature. I did not notice that at all on this guy. It seemed very, very straightforward, and they seem to shoot just as far, if not farther, on slam fire. And just to show you how big this beast is, I have the Cyclone Shock. You can kind of see this is, you know, a 6-round blaster. You know, lining it up from the basically the back end of the blaster, you can see that this guy is considerably larger than this guy. And this is probably the hardest shooting and most accurate mega gun that I've seen, you know, yet. I mean, this guy shoots so well, and I can definitely hit the targets I want to hit, you know, consistently. So overall final impressions of this blaster, I think this is a phenomenal blaster in the Mega Series line. It's, you know, the highest capacity mega gun that we have so far. You have 10 rounds, and I think that's fantastic. I love the way it shoots, the pump action. I have heard in some reviews that people with bigger hands were getting their hands smashed in this. I didn't notice any of that. I even tried to kind of put my hands in weird positions to get that pop where it would catch me, and I didn't notice that at all. So I don't know. And I have decent sized hands. They're not super huge, they're not super small, and I didn't notice that at all. But I wish they would maybe have some kind of, you know, attachment for the stock in the back. It does have the rail on the top, but the actual catch is right here, so you can only put one attachment on it. And, you know, for the Nerf stuff, it's just more for aesthetics than anything. But I think the slam fire is amazing. It's unfortunate that the Cyclone Shock didn't have the slam fire, and they definitely put it in this, and it's so cool to shoot these mega darts off that fast. And I love this guy. And once again, this has been Jason with 5 Letter Comics Collectibles. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and I'll see you guys next time.